was really looking forward to this game. Penn has a tremendous program. They've won a lot of games in Mike's tenure, and just their style of playing 5 out and, always moving and cutting and 5 people on the floor who can score. We were, concerned about just getting in the swing of things with a different style. And I thought overall just a great team effort. I was really proud of Franny, the way she stepped up today. And, Kenzie got us off to a great start. And then it was nice to see everybody have a chance to play and get some minutes.
You mentioned Franny, season high for her in points today, obviously. She's kind of just been progressing as the season has gone on here. How have you seen her kind of adapt to being in a new situation here, and just how have you seen her progress as the season's rolled on here?
Yeah, I think, Franny's had a lot of change thrown at her in the last, 6 months or so, but I have a lot of respect for just how she's approaching every day. Whether, it's a good day or a bad day, she's bringing a great attitude. I think she's learning a lot. There's no substitute for the work this young woman's putting in every day, and you can see as the games go on, she's finding her role. She's getting more comfortable with, both sides of the ball for us, and I liked her presence out there and her steadiness for her team today.
You said adjusting to the style of play. There was a little bit of a kind of a slow start there in the first quarter, but what were you guys able to turn on? What would you say to the team, especially at halftime, coming out such a big run in the third quarter?
Yeah, I thought we did a good job of getting a couple of their top players in foul trouble, and then Gail was really good. She really put the team on her back in that first half, and we talked about playing a little bit better one-on-one defense and still guarding their cuts and their movement out of it. And I thought the big key, didn't feel great at halftime, but I thought that momentum we had in that third quarter really went on a great run that forced them to call a timeout, and I just thought we put our foot on the gas a little bit those first few minutes.
Your season's been going great. You guys are 8-0 undefeated. What are you doing to continue that going into next week's game?
Yeah, we don't have a midweek game this week, so we're trying to find the balance of getting them some extra rest. Things with school are really ramping up with projects and papers, and then into finals week the week after. So it's a balance of player development, getting these guys better, getting in the gym with them. Having just an extra few minutes to, sit down and talk with your coaches or, watch a little extra film. And then I think it's so important, just the nutrition and rest right now with everything going on, a little bit more stress during December. So, we'll find that balance of just, continuing to try and improve. I think after this game, there's a lot of stuff that we can get better at, which we will attack that once we come back on Tuesday.
Kenzie came into the game second in the country in three-point shooting, definitely a bigger jump from last year. She started a little bit from beyond the arc. So what have you just seen with her shot, and how she's kind of just adapted and changed it?
Yeah, I think sometimes there's just what a difference a year makes. That freshman year is so hard, and I don't think people realize it till you get in it. Just the the level of play, the physicality, just the grind of practice in the season. And I think she did so many great things for us freshman year, but I thought just the way she's taken the jump into her sophomore year, being confident, letting the system help her in some ways. She's been tough as nails. Defense has really improved as well, and she's just maturing in a great way.
How's the adjustment been this season after losing Chloe and Emily?
Great. I love this team. Obviously, you lose, a couple players for different reasons, and Chloe's doing awesome overseas. We loved Emily, but the focus now of just this group of 12 that we have are just very connected. They're working their tail ends off. As a coach, if they show up every day with a great attitude and trying to improve, that's a blessing for us coaches.
You guys got out-rebounded in the first half. You mentioned, the spark you guys had in the third quarter and whatnot. Then you went on to out-rebound Penn 24-11 in the second half. So was that kind of an adjustment as well at halftime? We need to get on the boards more, crash more, or did that kind of just happen naturally?
Yeah, we definitely talked about it at halftime. Just they had 7 offensive rebounds. They were out-rebounding us, and I thought we had our hands on a lot of balls that we didn't get. I thought there were some things fundamentally we could have done a little bit better. And obviously that gave them extra possessions and just a little bit of an energy too. So I thought we settled down into that of controlling the boards a little bit better in that third and fourth quarter.
I wanted to ask you about Skylar real quick. At the 6:51 mark of the second quarter, Liza picked up her second foul. You put Skylar back in. Liza sat for the rest of the half. How has Skylar been able to really fill in spots where you might need her? Whether Liza's got foul trouble or whatever. How has Skylar really been able to step in here, especially in her freshman year, and what has she meant to the team early on this season?
Yes, Skylar's an exciting freshman. I mean, the more reps and minutes she can get in games, the better she's going to become. I like our rotation now. We got Hallie Weiss back from an injury. She's only going to get hopefully better with more practice time and being on the floor as well. And then you got an Abby and a Claire that can fill in our smaller lineup. So Skylar's just bringing a great attitude every day. This is also new for the young guys and the freshmen, and just the way they're approaching every day, learning from Eliza Carlin and Freddie Hottinger. Just really proud of the energy and spark she's bringing.
Not only spreading some players around, but what benefits have you seen from spreading the ball around more too?
Yeah, that's always been, just Marquette basketball has been, pass up a good shot for a great shot. And, we always look at our assists per made basket and, trying to find that balance of, one-on-one attacks and then letting the ball move and find the balance of our offense.
I wanted to ask, do you guys have like a charge leaderboard or anything somewhere? Because you guys take a lot of offensive fouls from the other teams, a lot of charges. Is there any charge leaderboard? Is it kind of just everyone stepping up and taking it themselves?
Yeah, I don't know if we have a leaderboard, but it's all the intangibles we chart every day in practice, outside of points and shots. So we're always looking at it, whether it's practice or a game, trying to come over and rotate and be in great position.